Hello, everyone. How are you doing? If you're new to Life's Dilemma, welcome. So today I'll be discussing about family time. Yes, family time. Basically, it's my recommendation that when your child gets to the age from 8 onwards, it's advisable to have a family time. And this is an intentional quality time that you spend with your family. And with my family, we tend to have our family times on Saturdays and sometimes on Sundays, because this is the time that all of us are free and available. So it depends on what timing that your family is available to have it done. We discuss mainly how the child's week has been, especially when in the school terms. So Monday to Friday, we'll have the family meeting on Saturday, and then we'll discuss how their week has been, the good, the bad, and the lessons that they've learned from the week. This encourages a lot of discussion. You get a sense of how what is important for the child. You could find out the things that they're up to, or how they're finding things like friends and school. If you do this regularly, you would get to read or have a sense of how life is going with the child, and how their the life experiences have become. Also, if you do have family times, these are times that you can also discuss some of these issues, how their week has been, and everything. But obviously, if you don't have dinner time, it could be when you are cooking as well. You could discuss this with the child. But I feel that it's very important that you'd have you get a time that you're not distracted. So it's a quality time that you all sit and have some activities together. So no one is being distracted off to go and do something else. Yeah. So what some of the activities could be, reading a book. So you could vote on a book that everyone wants to read, and then you could have it read on the audio. YouTube has a lot of these books on audio that you could listen to it, and then you could actually listen to one chapter every week if you want, and then you could discuss the chapter, and what lessons that you learn from it. And this is in a way, it gives you an insight into the way the children think as well. It could be the Bible that you decide to read, and there are different Bible methods that you could use. There's the SOAP method, there's the inductive method as well, and there's a lot of methods that you could use in doing the Bible studies if you choose to do that in your family time. You could also what I tend to do is social issues, like if there's social issues going on that week, maybe I'll choose to discuss it. And a similar one is this Shaquille O'Neal's case, where she was killed by the friends on holidays. So I I use that as one of the days for our family time. So we discussed this, and I could get the sense of the depth of their thinking, and what they think attributed to this problem, and what they've learned from it, and how to avoid it. And whilst I was listening, I was saying, okay, is that how they are thinking? So in doing that, you yourself would know where the shortcomings of their thinking are, and so that you'll be able to redirect it to the right places. So these are some of the things that you could do. Also, you could play games. We like playing tennis, table tennis. So what I've done is I've bought a retractable table tennis set, and so we do attach it to our dining table and then just play it when we want. Especially during the winters when it's cold outside, you can't just go and play it outside in the garden. So we just retouch the set on the dining table, and then we just play it. And that's one of the games we could play. Chess. You could, if you like dancing, you could dance. Try and learn a dance and dance together. It could be anything you love doing. You could go for a walk. You could go cycling. You could do some gardening. If you like fishing, you could go fishing with your child. You could have a picnic in the park. What else can you do? You could watch a film if there's a film that you guys want to watch. Why not? So all these things I've described, it's a form of bonding that you get with your child. Gardening is another thing that I forgot to say about it. You could do some gardening, flower arrangement. There's millions of them. Yes. So when you find a time that you do these family time, it could just be like an hour or two, depending on the ages of the children and what they can tolerate. And obviously the things you do has to be age appropriate. So when you do these activities, it's you kind of enjoy it. And when my children are teenagers and you hardly see them, and so this is a quality time that I get to spend with them, and get to know how they are doing, and get to know what's going on in their life as well. And so it's a very good initiative that you should develop, and it would help with understanding your child a lot. And in doing that, what I've realized is that I'm up to date with everything they are doing, because we've kept on doing these family times, and it's created an awareness of what is going on in their life. So try it, and sometimes if you are not able to do it, it's not the end of the world, but be intentional about it, because when you're intentional, you make sure that something is done every week. You do something together every week, and stay blessed, and bye.